Thanks very much, Ian, and hi everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here today. It's good to see everyone taking photos of me around the room. That's great. Please tweet me at Dr. Black. And let's make sure that we all take a selfie together at some point during the day. Don't let me forget that, okay? I've got lots of things to remember today, so hopefully I'll remember all the important things. So why did I want to come along today and be part of today's event? Well, partly because I've known Helen for a long time and she's amazing, and all of the work that Good Things does is just absolutely incredible, and I've kind of seen that grow and grow over the years, and that's been absolutely fantastic. But also kind of thinking about the whole digital evolution, digital, social, global, that's actually kind of, I feel, at the core of who I am and what I do. So I thought for those of you that don't know me, I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. So I come from, I guess, a dysfunctional family. It feels a bit silly saying that up in front of everybody, but I guess I do. I left home and school at 16 and went out to work. I got married at 20. By 23, I'd had 3 children because I don't do anything by halves. And then, unfortunately, after that, my marriage broke down, so I ended up at 25 in a women's refuge for 6 months. And, you know, obviously that wasn't what I'd expected, how I'd expected my life to turn out. After 6 months in a refuge, we got a council flat in Brixton, so we'd kind of run away from one side of London to the other. And I kind of had to kind of start rebuilding our lives together. So my kids then were, my daughter was 3, and my twin sons were 1. I couldn't really work out what to do at first. I realised that if I went back to work, I wouldn't actually be able to earn enough money to pay for childcare for the children. So it just really wasn't an option to go back into the workplace because we were living on benefits. So I decided the best thing for me to do was to go back into education. I went along to Southwark College, not that far from here, and did a maths course at night school. And then that gave me the equivalent of 2 A-levels in maths after a year. So I got entry to South Bank Uni, again down the road, and did a degree in computing there. And at that time, I don't think I really understood the whole world of technology, but I really saw that in my mind, technology was the future, and I still think that now. So I did a 4-year degree. It was very difficult at the beginning because I was having to take my kids to school, drop them off at 9, get to uni for 10, leave uni at 2, pick the kids up at 3. And so I was only in lectures for 4 hours a day, and lectures ran from 9 till 6, so I missed out on quite a lot of stuff. But I managed to make it through the first year. I think we had to get 50% to pass. And I think I got 52, so I kind of just scraped through the first year. But then as time went on, the kids got older, things got easier. I finished my degree and then went on and did a PhD in software engineering. And during that time became a full-time academic. And, I've now had probably 20-year academic career. And I've just actually been appointed as Professor of Computer Science and Technology Evangelist at Durham University. So I just started last week. So for me, that's like... Oh, thank you. So that's actually my dream job. And kind of like looking back over those years and kind of the struggles that we went through, I almost myself, even though it was me, find it quite hard to kind of come to terms with the fact that I went from living, honestly, in desperation, in poverty for quite some time, through to being where I am today. And it's just, my life now is just, it just blows my mind. Like, just think about last night, I just got a Doctor of Science degree from University of London last night. So last night I was sat next to Princess Anne. Chatting to her, actually, I was thinking, shall I ask her if we can take a selfie? But I didn't have the courage to do that. But there are some photos of us together. So I just have to pinch myself every day that I'm kind of living the life that I am. And, if I've got kind of one message for anyone, it's just kind of keep going through the difficult times. If you keep going, you can get to where you want to get to. And I guess my life now is kind of testament to that. I've done some other stuff along the way. While I was working as a lecturer and then head of department in academia, I also set up the UK's first online network for women in computing called BCS Women. After going to lots of conferences and finding that there were hardly any women at conferences in computer science, I set that network up to connect us all together. So that group's still going. That was 20 years ago I set that up, and it's still going now, which is great. And also I ran the campaign to save Bletchley Park So that was kind of my hobby for about 3 years. And we used Twitter a lot as part of that campaign. And it was really great when, I really did not know what I was doing. I was just kind of following my nose, trying to make something happen. And if I've got another message for people, it's kind of that as well. Don't think you have to know everything about what you're doing. Just kind of go for it and find other people that will support you on your way. So, what else is in my notes? Sorry, I forgot about the fact that it's on my phone and I can't remember what you call it. It's the screen's gone, so I couldn't see my notes, but I can see them now. So that's kind of all about me. I thought that today it would be a great opportunity to talk about all the things that we kind of come together, the stuff that we love, so stuff like Brexit and Trump. I thought we should spend the whole day talking about... No, actually, I don't think we should talk about that at all. I think today is like an opportunity to kind of forget about all of that stuff. I kind of feel like a lot of the stuff that's going on around in the world at the moment is... I kind of feel like there's lots of dinosaurs around us, and I think that, a lot of the stuff that's going on that we see in the news all the time, all of that is happening because people don't understand the kind of stuff that we do understand. They don't understand about technology, about how it can change people's lives. And, for me, like the whole kind of emphasis today is on connecting people together through technology, using technology to change people's lives. And I really think that that's really, in a nutshell, I know it sounds cheesy, but that's what's going to save the planet. There's people like us getting out there, connecting with each other and solving the world's problems, and technology enables us to do that. So today, I hope you're going to have a really good time. I'm just so excited to hear all of the speakers, and I'm looking forward to Helen's talk in a minute. And please, as well as listening to the speakers, do chat to each other throughout the conference. I think one of the best things about conferences, about events like this, is meeting other people that care about the same things that you do. So please, if you see someone standing on their own, go and start a conversation with them or invite them over into your conversation. Please network with each other, exchange business cards, keep in touch, because together all of us can change the world. Thank you. Okay, so I'd like to introduce the wonderful Helen Milner. Helen.